So we are here today to take a look at what's inside my climbing bag, bouldering edition. And I'll explain why I have this or that as we go along and whatnot. And without any particularly further ado, here we go. Now the first and foremost most important thing of any climbing bag are the shoes. I have one and only one pair of shoes on my person at all times, and they are the 5'10" moccasins Adidas, red and black. Now a lot of people give these shoes hate because the heel cup is shit, and it is shit because look what happened to my heel cup after I was fucking heel hooking. It tore off. This particular problem has never happened with any of the other shoes that I have worn before. It lacks a self-tightening mechanism, but that's quite alright because I do enjoy the sleek slimness of the shoe. It makes me feel like my foot is gliding, slicing through the air as I move it. The rubber used on this shoe is, how do I say it? Not the best. I've worn multiple pairs of these shoes, and the red dye of these shoes will always stick to your feet. In fact, they stuck so much to my feet that my toenails are permanently red. They have a flat profile, meaning they are not the best shoes for overhangs. A little bit lackluster, really. The red and black color scheme, however, is quite the banger. Phenomenal. The intense amount of rubber on the top is excellent for toe hooking. I used to think I suck at toe hooking. Wrong. I just didn't have good shoes for it. Now these shoes, and the reason why I wear the 5'10" moccasins Adidas red and black. The number one reason why I wear them is not the shit rubber that I like. It's not the heel cup that's broken that I adore. It's not even the constant dyeing my feet annoyingly red all the time that I am infatuated with. The number one reason why I wear these shoes exclusively is because these holes is about as comfortable as hell. I could wear these holes for over 6 hours straight, climbing on them the whole time. Not a problem. No toe pain, no foot pain, no nothing. These shoes fit just tight enough for me to climb the climbs that I want to climb. And I could downsize them by like half a size if I want more of a performance feel, but I am a comfort climber. Forget performance, I am a comfort climber. Chalk is not the second most important thing I have in my bag. In fact, it is this friendly foot powder that's the most second important thing in my bag. Before this powder, my feet smelled like ass. My shoes smelled like 2 asses. But ever since I started powdering my shoes after each climbing session with this foot powder, smells most excellent, even delicate. And my feet smell phenomenal as well. I'm not even joking. This friendly foot shit is a banger. Third, we finally have my chalk bag. This is by far the best chalk bag I ever used due to the magnetic closure system. If you open it up, the magnets will automatically close it so that when you toss it on the ground, no chalk spillage will happen. To close the bag, you simply fold it over twice or thrice and you buckle it in with buckles that work surprisingly the way you expect them to work. They work. Before we move on to the next item, let's talk about what's inside my chalk bag that I use. On the side, we have this brush holding thing where this baby sky blue brush of mine is resting. You will notice that on my brush, I have these 2 pieces of black tape. What are they for? Well, you see, these 2 pieces of black tape identifies this object as it belongs to my person. In the countless fields of boulderers at the gym, your brush may get a loss in the chaos. But with these 2 pieces of black tape or white tape, whichever or, you will be able to identify them as yours and claim it. Just like that. That's why I have the pieces of black tape. Back to the brush though. This brush is really goddamn good. It has a very ergonomic handle with a good amount of hairs. Ergonomic because the handle is lifted away from the brush tip, so that when you're brushing things, the chance of you scraping your skin on whatever highly decreases. Really great design. Inside the pouch, we have my bigger brush. Great for brushing off any bigger holes, volumes, anything with a large surface area. It also has these little end cuts for your fingers. And finally, we have my awesome laser pointer. It helps point out the holes on the walls for other people to see. The only downside about this laser pointer is it's so goddamn powerful that using it indoors kind of hurts your eyeballs to look at. But outdoors, it works phenomenally quite well. You actually don't know how useful a laser pointer is until you actually have one. So I recommend you do purchase one. On the other side of my chalk bag, we have my bandages. They are smaller in width because that is preferably better for wrapping your fingers. When I wrap my fingers, it's always only cause tis but the flesh wound mate. Bonus tip, quick tape tip. Do X's when taping. Start at the top and tape down towards the palm of your hands. Taping it this way makes the tape stick a lot better. Yeah, that's about it. After my tape, I have my nail clipper, which is good to clip your nails in case you forgot to clip your nails. Really useful. Highly recommend you get one. This baddest of the boy right here is my outdoor cleaning brush that I use to brush grime, dirt, flakes, moss off of rocks outdoors that I want to climb. This brush is designated as the really sturdy, heavy duty, will probably last me 10 years, plus my life. Next, we have my one knee sleeve, which has been repurposed for knee bars. Statistically speaking, I've only ever had to use this knee sleeve as a knee pad outdoors once and indoors once. But hey, it's lightweight, and in case I ever need it, it's right there, so it's in my bag. And inside this bag, we have toothpaste, toothpicks, floss, and my toothbrush. Simply because when I'm out and about in the wild, I like to have clean teeth in case I eat something too ferociously. I'm quite serious about having clean teeth. This chapstick is in case my lips become chapped. How are you supposed to send something hard when your lips are dry? It's just not feasible. So carry a chapstick, mate. Inside this GoPro case, it's not a GoPro. In fact, it is a battery power bank. It exists because sometimes when I'm out in the wild, out and about, and I'm climbing and I need to record it to post it on Instagram, because if I don't, no one will believe me. I will never run out of battery, and I can climb with confidence, knowing people will acknowledge me in my sins. And to accompany this lovely power bank, we have the tripod. The tripod will always say, yes, I shall wait here, right here, until you finish your sin, holding your phone in whatever position you like without complaint nor any desires to send the sin myself. I am here just for you when no one else is. It's why I have the tripod. Really good for recording your form, seeing where you fucked up, where you didn't, and just reliving the glory moments of that sending moment. Lastly, we have this headlamp, which is good for night climbing, which I've never done, but in case I ever want to, I can. And when I do go outdoors, I will carry a water bottle because, you know, I want to live. And I will carry some Pop-Tarts in case I feel a bit famished on the journey. Anyways, this was What's Inside My Climbing Bag Bouldering edition. I'm sure I'll put up a What's Inside My Climbing Bag Ropes edition in the future, so keep a steady eye on the horizon, and I'll see you next time, partner.